In looking at all these mock drafts, I sent you one. Mel Kiper had an interesting take on it. And we'll get deeper into his mock draft at 4:00. But something that he threw out there that we haven't really gotten into. We brought up the idea of a franchise tag, certainly. If you're Geno, and he threw out the idea that they tag Geno, which is just a shade over $32 million, and then they draft the quarterback that he thinks they should draft and let him develop under Geno for a year.
Mel Kiper did. Yeah.
And again, we'll get into that later. But I'm thinking from Geno's perspective, is that the worst thing, or is that possibly a great thing? Depending on your level of belief in yourself that you're going to do it again, that you're going to have a year similar to what you had. Now, I know you can't guarantee it, and it's not all up to you. A lot of it depends on what's around you. But if he's truly the guy we saw last season moving forward, isn't he almost in a better position? He'll get over $32 million guaranteed this year. Then he gets to dive back into the free agent pool once again, where that number for a quarterback is going to grow. It grows every year. And maybe Joe Burrow signs a new contract that brings the average up even further. And the other quarterbacks sign these ridiculous deals and the salary cap grows again. It almost feels like if he's that confident, I understand the idea of injury and you'd like to get as much guaranteed money as possible. Totally get that. But this could work out like Kirk Cousins has been the king of these situations of the franchise tag and getting just truckloads of money year after year with the franchise tag situation. Maybe Geno could look at this, and maybe his reps are looking at it going, hey, if we don't get our whatever it is they want, just say 40. If we don't get our 40, yeah, we'll take the tag for a year because we're going to be right back here next year, and that number only goes up. We're in a position to make even more money on the heels of another good season.
Yeah, when you presented this idea last night, I thought, you know what, I was like, you know what, Bob, that's not bad. Maybe you should be an agent. No, but if you look at, first of all, and here's what I think we'll find out by the time, March 15th rolls around. If Geno's not getting a lot of attention from other teams and not getting that and he gets the sense that, and this is the sense that I get, that he needs to do it for another year. He's still in kind of a prove it phase, which is pretty hard to believe, I guess, considering the year that he had. But still, I think it creeps into everybody's mind that, but what about those other years, right? Mm-hmm. So now you sign the tag, at $32.5 million. It's way, way, way more than you've made in your entire career. And you go out and you have your prove it year. Yeah. And the other thing that can go along with that, and I'm not sure if Kiper, did he have the Seahawks moving back and
taking number 9
to take the quarterback, right? Yep. So then you draft with your first round draft choice a quarterback. I'm just saying this could be a scenario, and then he sits behind Geno on a 1-year deal, and hopefully Geno will be happy with that. But I think I think Geno would only want to go that route if that is true about the rest of the NFL. We're speculating on that. Based on, we haven't really heard that many people talking about Geno. It's been more about Derek Carr.
And Aaron Rodgers and Justin Fields and Garoppolo and every other, quarterbacks who are, and we asked Fitterer about this. I truly believe, to quote KJ, that I think there is just apprehension that, is this real? We love what he did. You can't debate his season. He had a brilliant season. But is that who he is? Are we willing to invest $40 million, $35 million, whatever the number is, in this guy who's been one version for 9 seasons, and then this season, whatever the seasons have been, and then this season is completely different, which is true. So I get the apprehension, and I get the idea of, let me see it for another year. And maybe that's why we're not hearing the whispers of, hey, so-and-so likes him, or so-and-so, this team really is interested in Geno if things don't work out with the Seahawks. Or you always hear those things, and we've just not heard a whisper about him.